So I just got my gigantic Sephora order from the Sephora savings event, and today we are going to open it together. So I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my bigger Sephora haul videos because I actually have not purchased makeup in a very, very long time. I wanna say since my daughter was born, unless it was like a restock here and there. So I had been eyeing a lot of things for a long time, and I definitely went a little crazy, but I got some really, really good stuff and I'm excited to share it with you guys. Let me know if there is any product that you want an in-depth review on, or you want me to try in a trying new makeup video or anything like that. The Sephora savings event is still going on right now until November 6th. So if you are interested, you do still have time to shop, and the code is time to save for all tiers. And if you're not a Sephora Beauty Insider, you can sign up. It's totally free and you'll get 10% off, and Sephora collection is 30% off for everyone. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining, and I would love it if you would subscribe down below and join my little YouTube family. You can also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Follow me on Instagram, all of that good stuff. But without further ado, let's dive into the makeup. So we're gonna start off strong with two Natasha Denona palettes that I got. Natasha Denona is one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas of all time. If you are just wanting to get a palette and you don't know where to start, I promise you cannot go wrong with her shadows. They are just incredible. I've never really had a palette from her that I was disappointed in, so I feel like it's just trustworthy. I know that whatever palette I get from her, I'm probably going to be impressed with it. And I really wanted to grab the I Need a Nude palette. I love, and I mentioned it in my recommendations video, I think it's called the Glam and Face palette or something, but it has like 5 shadows and then a blush and a highlighter, and I love it so much. And this palette is a full-on eyeshadow palette, but I feel like it's kind of similar to the colors in the Glam Eye and Face palette. This one is definitely more cool tone, but it's all neutral shades. You have a lot of really good cool tone, lighter transition shades. You have some mauve-y colors in there, and then the shimmers look amazing. I'm so excited to play around with those. Oh, and they have a shade named Ella, and that's my daughter's name. Love that. Her packaging is really great too, because it's like high quality, but it's also travel friendly too. Like, it's not super bulky. And then I also got the Xenon palette, and I was super excited about this one. As I'm sure a lot of you guys know, this is a new release from Natasha Denona, but this just looked so fun. I do not own anything like this. Actually, I was doing a really dark smoky eye for Halloween, and I was going through my collection, and I don't really have a good black and silver palette, like just fully dark smoky. I thought this one was really nice to add to my collection. It definitely leans a lot more blue. I feel like on the pictures it was definitely leaning more black, but in person it definitely leans more blue, which is kind of interesting, and I really don't have anything like that. So I'll definitely have to play around with this and see what I think. I would do swatches, but I have so much stuff to get through that I honestly don't think I have time for all that. Okay, this is interesting. This is from Fenty Skin. It is their Cookies and Cream Whipped Clay Detox Face Mask in the Mint Chocolate Chip edition. So this is one of their holiday releases, and I actually have been wanting to purchase a couple more face masks because I don't really have that many. I have a couple and I have tons of serums, but I don't really have a lot of masks. And if I really just want to dive into a self-care night, that's the #1 thing I want, is a face mask. And this one just looks like it's going to be that like perfect spa day face mask with like the green, gooey, chunky face mask spread all over your face, have some cucumbers on your eyes, like that sort of vibe is what this is giving. I love a good detox moment, of course, for your skin. It says it is supposed to refine the look of pores and target excess oil, and it's also supposed to have like a cooling effect on your skin, obviously with the minty effect. So I'm very excited about that. We have my little happy birthday gift in here too, which is from Glow Recipe. We have the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops, which I actually don't think that I have, and then the Watermelon Glow PHA BHA Pore Tight Toner. This I was excited about. It did sell out, but you can definitely sign up for their restock notifications. It is the Rare Beauty Blush and Glow 4-piece mini set. So this comes with 2 blushes and 2 highlighters. I have tried their liquid blushes a long time ago when they only had like really, really bright shades, and I wasn't a fan of the shade shades that I picked because I typically do a more muted blush, but these shades definitely seem way more my vibe. So I do think I'm gonna like these a lot. And then it also comes with 2 of the highlighters. That gold is gorgeous. It would have looked beautiful with my makeup look today, which, by the way, I'm gonna have what I'm wearing on my face linked in the description box because a lot of you guys always ask about it. But I'm wearing on my eyes the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. Lips is Kylie Cosmetics Bare with the lip liner and coconut. Oh, and I have on the Lawless Forget the Filler lip gloss and Rose Pearl. They are the perfect miniature size. Like, these would be great for travel as well if you can get your hands on this. What an incredible gift idea as well for a beauty lover. That is like the cutest thing ever, and Rare Beauty is such an it brand right now. We have a lip gloss from Saie Beauty. I really wanted to go on the hunt for a couple of new lip glosses. I have a lot, but they're all like the same brand, and actually I just don't have like a whole lot of neutral shades. I just didn't have any specific nude shades that I was looking for, so this one is perfect. I wear this exact shade of lipstick often, so I know I'm gonna get a lot of good use out of this, and I've heard amazing things about these lip glosses. They are the Glossy Bounce Hydrating Lip Oil, which I actually didn't realize it was a lip oil, but it's definitely like sticky, not like super runny like an oil, so I think I'll like that. This I am so excited about. This is by Callie Ray, and I have not tried anything from this brand, but Stephanie from Babs Beauty, who is my favorite girly to watch for makeup videos, and also Makeup by Cheryl, both raved about this. And not only them, but I've heard a lot of people rave about this setting spray specifically. And the full size setting spray was sold out, and I also wanted to try the blurring primer, so I just thought I would pick it up in this little holiday gift set that comes with a miniature of the primer and the setting spray. So I'm very excited about this. I literally want to spray it on right now. They just went on and on and on about how this totally locks in your makeup, makes it feel like even if it rains, like pouring rain, your foundation is like still perfectly intact, which, like, of course, don't we all want that? So it smells really good. It smells like beachy, kind of. It says it's clean, hydrating, and long wearing. And then here is the primer, which is supposed to be a clean blurring primer. If you didn't know, this is a clean beauty brand, which is so popular right now. So definitely check that out if you are looking for a new setting spray. I got 2 more of the Rare Beauty highlighters. It is my most used highlighter by far. I have the shade Exhilarate already, and I use it almost every single day. So I wanted to get a couple more shades because I just love the formula. So I got this one in Mesmerize. And by the way, you guys, if you see my nails, they are hideous right now. I literally have a nail appointment in a couple hours, so I'm just like holding on until then. It is so embarrassing to film with my nails like this, but I wanted to get this video filmed. So here is Mesmerize. It is so pretty. This one is kind of like a rose gold, which I actually don't have. They just look so smooth, and I know I said I wasn't doing swatches, but I had to. Oh my gosh, like I just can't get over this formula and how smooth it is. And then the next shade that I got is called Flaunt, which I believe is like a true gold. They have one more shade, which I definitely contemplated getting. It's like an icy white cool tone highlighter. This one is Flaunt in the gold. And once again, like they all just like, they don't miss. They're so good. If I recommend anything to you guys, like it would be these highlighters. They are amazing. I'm gonna actually just swatch the other one I have. So here they are in all their glory. We have Exhilarate here, which is my most worn because it's just like a nice true champagne. We have Mesmerize here and Flaunt here. They don't even pick up as good on camera, but they are just so smooth on the skin. I've never had a highlighter be that smooth, but that beaming. Next up, we have a concealer from Haus Labs. This is the Triclone Skin Tech Concealer. If you guys watched my recommendations video, I mentioned I wanted to try a couple new concealers. So this is one that I chose. This one is newer on the market, and it does have pretty decent reviews. I have heard a couple mixed things come out since I purchased, but so far I do really like the applicator. It's like a flat doe foot applicator, and the formula seems nice and creamy, which is good. So we will see. And then the other concealer that I got to try is the Tower 28. This is the Swipe Serum Concealer. I have heard so many good things about about this. I do think it's going to be a unique formula for me because I am used to those like heavy, chunky, creamy concealers that are really full coverage, and the word serum in this definitely turns me off a little bit, but because of all of the good reviews I've heard, I decided to give it a try. I have heard that even though it's a serum, it is still pretty full coverage, so we will see. It looks like I did a decent job picking my shade with these two, so that's a good sign, but I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. Like I said, if you want to see a trying new makeup video and I put some of these products to the test, then let me know in the comments down below. It's really intrigued me from Fenty Skin. It is the Blemish Defeater. It is a BHA spot targeting gel. I even saw like a promo video of them using this underneath makeup, and they like put it on and it like almost creates like a layer over top that like adheres it to the rest of your skin and makes it look like it's not a 3D pimple, if that makes sense. Like it just smooths it out. So usually, obviously, if you have a pimple and you put makeup over it, sure, it covers the redness and stuff, but you can still see that there's a bump on your skin if you get close or if you're moving around. And I believe this is supposed to kind of help with that. So I'm really excited about this. It says apply to targeted spots on clean, dry skin, morning and night. So it is an actual skincare product, but it also is supposed to just work really well under makeup. It says let dry completely before applying moisturizer and or makeup. We'll see about this. It's definitely a unique product. I hope that it works in the way that they marketed it as. I don't get a ton of pimples, so that is going to be something that I only like really can try out when I do have something. But if I do get the occasional pimple, it drives me insane wearing makeup over top, so that'll be really nice. We have a Givenchy Prisme Libre blush. I can't say that. I've tried to say that like 4 times. I got this in the shade 4. Once again, this is another Babs Beauty recommendation. She also raves about these, and she is a blush girly. She's tried many blushes, so I do trust her recommendation. This is similar to their loose powders that have 4 different shades, and they all kind of mix together to create like an all over beautiful complementary shade. I got this one in a kind of like darker shade. I think this is going to be really pretty for fall, and I love it on my skin tone, especially when I have a little bit of self tanner on. And I love the loose powder formula. For me, especially with just like setting powders, obviously, I love a loose powder. I just feel like it sits beautifully on the skin, and I'm feeling like blushes probably wouldn't be any different. It just gives a really like blurring effect to the skin if you use a loose powder. So I'm hoping that's the kind of effect that I get with this blush. This is a hair product from Kerastase. This is the Nutritive 8-Hour Magic Night Serum for dry hair. Once again, especially with winter coming up, I thought something like this would be great. Basically, it says you apply on dry or damp hair before bedtime, spread 1 pump into hands and distribute onto links and ends. And it's supposed to just, you know, repair damaged hair, moisturize dry hair, and you do not have to rinse it in the morning. It's just like good to go. And this is a really good size, you guys. Like, oh my gosh, this is 90 milliliters. So it was a little bit expensive, but now I kind of see why, because it is really big. It says that it has plant-based proteins and niacinamide, which we all know is great for hydration. So I'm very interested in this. I love a good hair product that I don't have to do much for. I love a good hair mask, but sometimes it can be daunting having to wet your hair, put the hair mask on, sit with it for 10 minutes, then get in the shower, rinse it off, blah, blah, blah. So something like this to me is just music to my ears because it's so easy. You can apply it on dry hair at night, sleep with it, don't have to rinse it in the morning, and it's going to repair your hair. I think that's amazing, and I love Kerastase. They have some amazing products. I have a couple products from Give Beauty. I believe that's how you pronounce this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is the Check My Glow Multi-Dimensional Illuminating Highlighter. First of all, can we talk about this packaging? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Very trendy, but I love it. Like, that is so pretty. This is in the shade Homegrown Glow. It looks like a peachy champagne mixture. This is kind of giving like the Givenchy vibes with a few different blocks of shades mixed in there, and then you mix them together, and I'm sure it is gorgeous. I don't know why I just can't resist swatching highlighters. So definitely not as blinding as the Rare Beauty, and this one definitely has like a major peach tone, but I mean, it's still pretty, but definitely darker. So if you had like a dark skin tone, I think this would be gorgeous. I think it's still gonna be pretty. It'll just be something that you have to have like a light hand with. And then the next product is the Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I don't purchase a whole lot of bronzers or contour products. I I still stand by my Charlotte Tilbury, as I'm sure you guys know if you watched my recommendations video. Once again, killing it with the packaging. Like, that's so unique and fun. But this one kind of intrigued me. I like that it's a little bit smaller. Like, you don't always need like this full contour palette. Sometimes you just need like 2 shades that work for you. And like I said, this does come with a cream and a powder. I got the shade Smokin' in this. But yeah, I'm super excited about this to kind of go in with the cream underneath powder. Really blend that out, do a contour, apply your loose powder, then go in with the powder bronzer to just bronze things up, bring it back to life. I think that's going to be so pretty. Another highlighter that I picked up is the Anastasia Glow Seeker highlighter. This is newer from them. It's in the shade Sun Idol. I believe they only have 1 shade right now, but I just saw someone haul this actually, and they said the packaging is really like heavy duty and luxe, and I could already tell that just feeling it. But wow, this is definitely luxe. Maybe not a travel friendly product because it's very heavy, but oh my goodness, like this is so luxurious. It literally feels like designer beauty. I was excited to see this new highlighter from them because they make some of my favorite highlighters from back in the day, and this one looks really beautiful. And I've just kind of been trying to try a few different things since I've been so obsessed with the Rare Beauty. I feel like I need to kind of venture out a little bit. I feel like this one is a really good shade if you want a gold toned highlighter, but you don't want like a pure flashy 24 karat gold on your face. This one is kind of like a good in between. It's kind of like in between champagne and gold, and we love like a nice luxurious packaging. Once again, around the holidays, that's like a really nice gift idea. I did get 1 fragrance purchase, and this is the Good Girl Caroline Herrera Duo. So you get 2 miniature perfumes in here. It's very affordable. You get the original Good Girl and then the Good Girl blush. I don't own either of these. My mom owns the original Good Girl and she really likes it. So I thought I would give it a try, and let's be honest, I mostly purchased because I love the packaging of the high heel. It's pretty. It would look great down here in my studio, so we had to do it. But I think these are just kind of like sweeter scents. Pop the high heel off just like that, and it is a dropper. It smells good. I like it a lot. It's very sweet. Almost smells a little bit like my Kilian Love Don't Be Shy, but there's something that's a little different, but I like it a lot. I really do. So I'm happy with that purchase. I'm not gonna try out the black one just because I don't want to smell like crazy. So that is a really good price on this in my opinion. It's 35 bucks for 2 little miniature cute perfumes that you can display in your room. Adorable. I did get a couple more Sephora collection lashes. I mentioned these in my recommendations video. They are some of my favorites. Speaking of lashes, today I just have on some half lashes from Amazon that are really nice. They're very easy to apply, so I'll link those. I got these in the shade Irresistible and Flirty. I think I've had Flirty before, but I'm not sure about Irresistible, but they're both really nice styles. We have another lip gloss. This one is from Anastasia. This one is not a new product, but I just wanted to get a champagne lip gloss. I don't really have anything like this. This is so glittery. Oh my gosh, but I'm loving it. That is so beautiful. Look at that glitter and shine. I kind of want to put it on right now. Beautiful. So yeah, I'm excited about that. They have really good reviews as far as lip glosses go, and like I said, I just needed a couple new shades because I find myself whenever I do my makeup reaching in my lip gloss drawer and being like, I don't know, I feel like I'm choosing the same thing over and over, and I have like a lot of strange shades like pinks and stuff, but not a good like champagne nude. Okay, a couple more blushes. I did pick up one of the Dior Rosy Glow blushes. Once again, these are all Babs Beauty recommendations because I was also on the hunt for some more blushes that I like. I have a hard time in that category. So packaging is gorgeous. I will say this is a little smaller than I expected, but it is Dior, so what can we expect? But this is just like a very good everyday neutral kind of shade for me. Like, this is what I grab for when I have no idea what else to put on my cheeks. This is what I'm going for, and I've heard really great things about that formula. And then I think the last blush is from Giorgio Armani, another one Stephanie recommended, Luminous Silk Blush in the shade Mania. So I tried to get all of these in a slightly different shade, so I just like had a little, you know, variety. This one is definitely a little bit more poppy, a little bit more coral, but once again, something I don't really have, and I think this definitely could work, especially in the winter time. I just imagine this like really flushed looking cheeks and then like some neutral glittery eyes. I love that. This is a product from Glow Recipe. It is the Plump Plump Hyaluronic Gloss Balm for your lips. I love a good good, like nice balm that I can put on in the morning and nighttime when I'm not wearing makeup. Most days, you guys, I really don't wear makeup, especially when I'm home with my daughter. It drives me insane wearing makeup around my baby because they're like constantly headbutting you and I'm like, you're gonna get makeup on you, and then I can't kiss her. Anyways, most days when I'm not wearing makeup, I just wake up, do a couple skincare things, pop on a balm like this, and I'm good to go. I love Glow Recipe products, as I'm sure you guys know, and this one just seemed like a really good option for your lips. It says it's ultra moisturizing, non-sticky formula, deeply hydrates. It says it can be used throughout the day as a hydrating plumping gloss on its own, or over lipstick for a juicy shine, or overnight as a lip mask. So lots of options for this. Oh yeah, I guess it is supposed to be plumping, huh? Obviously, it's called Plump Plump. So we'll see. I'll have to see if this delivers that like tingly plumping feeling, but it is an interesting product that I'm excited about because I've literally never been disappointed from Glow Recipe. We have a Refy Beauty product. This is a face primer. I was really excited about this product because you guys know I just live for the uniqueness of things, and this is just something I've never seen. It's a primer that you literally roll onto your skin. So this is what it looks like when you take it out of the packaging, but then you take the cap off and here is what it looks like. So you have this like roller ball at the end here that's kind of like a silicone texture, and yeah, you're just supposed to dispense it on there. I'm not sure how you do it. I think maybe you click these buttons. I'm not going to right now, obviously, but yeah, you just like roll it onto your skin. I think that's a cool feature. I've also just heard good things about the formula of this product, so packaging aside, I still wanted to try this. It's the Glow and Sculpt primer, but also as a mom, packaging makes all the difference for me because if this is going to be super easy, I just like pop it on, rub it in, then that's going to make my life a lot easier. We do have a couple of lip liners. I'm always looking for new lip liners. This one is from Natasha Denona. It is from the I Need a Nude line. It is in the shade Dana, and I got this because I have like a couple cool tone lipsticks and I didn't really have a cool tone lip liner to go with it, so I was hoping that this would be more cool tone, but it's not at all. I don't know, maybe I got the wrong shade because this one is like a deep lip liner, which I do really like it and I'll definitely get use out of it, but that's not what I thought it was. But I still would like to get a cool tone, like a light cool tone lip liner, so I'll have to search around for that. And then this one is from Fashion Fair, which I've never heard of before really, but it's an iconic lip shaper. So this is supposed to be like a deeper shade if you kind of want to like contour your lips a little bit. I love that it's just a basic wooden pencil, and this one I got in a really nice chocolatey brown. It's in the color Truly Truffle. Very, very warm tone, honestly leaning a little bit red even. So there it is. Yeah, definitely leaning red, but I think this is gonna be great for fall and some deeper lip looks that I want to do. Even like, you know, putting this all over your lips and then going in with like a really light concealer even. I know, concealer lips, but just kind of blending it out to be like an ombre lip would be gorgeous. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder. I love the light reflecting foundation, so this intrigued me. Gorgeous, gorgeous gold packaging that we love with a nice big mirror and a little poof here. So I'm gonna have to see the best way to kind of use this. I'm not sure if this is meant to be like an all over powder or if you just kind of like, you know, apply it to certain areas. I'm not sure, but I'm excited about it. I think especially with like the glowiness that's like so popular right now, this is a great product. I have a feeling this is just going to be like a really sheer translucent powder that maybe even has like just some little shimmery flecks in there that kind of catches the light, but it's definitely not like anything else that I have. And then speaking of powders, I also did repurchase the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur Setting Powder. I talked about this in my recommendations video. It's a great powder. I haven't had it in a while because I finished mine and I just wanted to use up a lot of powders that I already owned, but I thought now was the time because I love it so much. I did get actually one more fragrance item, and this is the Kayali Odegasm Vanilla Ode Intense. I already purchased this and then I went back and looked and there were like a couple bad reviews, so it always makes me like more interested to try it out. But this is the mini. It says it has vanilla sugar, praline, saffron, white musk, oak moss, and oud. Packaging is cute, and it does have a little sprayer. I know I already sprayed one perfume, but for the sake of the video, we must. I mean, I like it. It's definitely like a very musky vanilla, but I think it's kind of nice. It kind of gives me like By the Fireplace vibes from Replica, except not that smoky fireplace smell, but just that same kind of cozy cozy vibe. So if you love that in a perfume for fall and winter, I actually think you'd really like this. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I think it is really nice. So that's my opinion. I'll have to go see what the bad reviews said though. We have another lip product from Laneige. This is the Lip Glowy Balm and Peppermint. I just thought this would be cute and fun for holiday season. These are nice to just keep in your purse, keep in your car, whatever. I love the Lip Glowy Balms. They're a really nice formula. I always recommend these in like all videos and gift guides, stocking stuffers. But yeah, so nice. I just love the minty flavor and everything during the holiday season. I know a lot of people don't, but I like it. I love to really lean into it. Ooh, very excited about this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Liquid Lipstick. I love a good liquid lipstick. That's what I wear most days. I don't really like to reapply 85 times throughout the day most of the time. So I'm always reaching for a liquid lipstick, and for a while they didn't have Pillow Talk in a liquid lipstick, but it is a really nice neutral everyday pinky shade, and now they have it in a lipstick. Definitely seems like it's going to be like a really velvety kind of texture on your lips, not anything like drying or super matte. So I do think you'll still have to reapply this some. It's not going to probably be the most long lasting just from my first impression swatching it, but still it'll be a little bit better hopefully than the tube lipsticks. A couple more miniature eyeshadows. This is the Natasha Denona Baby Bronze palette. This to me was like the most perfect travel palette. Like I could create an eye look with this so easy, and it's so baby and it's so cute. So with this you literally have a transition shade, a crease shade, and then a lid shade, and that's like all you need to create a really nice gorgeous fall eye look. And that is one thing about Natasha Denona. I've had a lot of her miniature palettes and the formula does not change. I mean, even already that shimmer shade, absolutely gorgeous. So there are a couple shades from that palette. Once again, formula's beautiful. Can't go wrong. Once again would be a really cute stocking stuffer too. And then the other one that I got is the Anastasia Sultry miniature palette, which I do actually own Sultry, the original, so I might return this. But yeah, Sultry is not sold anymore. Here is the OG palette. Obviously I loved mine. It's really dirty and all that. I loved the miniature, and I don't know, I might keep it. We will see. But here they are next to each other. They actually kind of seem a little different because that shade's not in there. To me, they are actually a little different. This one seems like a little bit updated maybe, but Sultry was a great palette if you want to have something that you can do a really nice smoky eye, but you could also use it for your everyday eyeshadow looks as well. So if you have a limited budget and you kind of just want something that is miniature, you can travel with it, fits in your makeup collection, but that you can do a lot with, I think this is the palette, because you have this transition shade, maybe darken it up with this in the crease, this on the lid, or if you want a little darker, one of those. But if you wanted to really go glam, you could do this transition shade, darken it up with one of these, put the really beautiful shimmer silver on the lid. To me, this is a very usable palette, which is important. I did get one of these little Sephora velour makeup puffs as well. These sold out, so if you can get your hands on one, definitely do it. But yeah, I'm excited about this. I have one from another brand, but it's kind of dirty and old. I don't know, I thought it was just nice to get a Sephora one, but these are really good for packing powder or like cleaning things up, stuff like that. This is another primer from Lawless. It's the Forget the Filler Skin Plumping Line Smoothing Perfecting Cream. It's clinical grade skincare. Once again, I think this is a product that they definitely marketed as being a primer, like a skincare, but also great underneath makeup. So I'm excited to see what this is all about. It comes with a really nice spatula. I'm probably gonna keep this down in my makeup station and use it as something to hydrate my skin and plump it up before applying makeup. It's very hydrating. I love actually my hands because I have a lot of like pores on my hands that you can see. So I can really test out pore products on my hands very nicely. And it does work. It really does smooth the appearance of pores. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I think I'm gonna like it. Once again, Lawless is a brand that makes really good products. I love a lot of their stuff. Alrighty, the last thing in this haul video is from the brand Peace Out, and these are the Retinol Eye Lift Patches. I love a good eye patch, and I really liked the shape of these because they really like encompass your entire eye. And for me, I think I talked about this in my recommendations video as well. I have a lot of issues like right here at the outer corner of my eye, not necessarily underneath. So I liked that this just targeted that area as well. So I'm very excited to try these out. It comes with 5 pairs, probably a little bit expensive for eye patches, but if I like them, I'll keep going back to them. And since I'm not breastfeeding anymore, I can use retinol. So yeah, very excited to add that back into my routine as well, because it does make a big difference. But yeah, I think that is it, you guys. I have so much stuff here, so I definitely need to go clean up my station. But I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you picked up from the Sephora savings event, or what your favorite item was from my video. Be sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and hopefully stick around, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.